Hello and welcome back to Statistics with Dr. David Bugg. We're going to look at another example of how to calculate a standard deviation using the raw scores formula. And the raw scores formula again is solving for standard deviation S equals the square root of the sum of x squared over n minus the mean squared. So on this one, we're going to look at what is the standard deviation for exercise time for a group of athletes. So we have 6 athletes and their exercise times right here. And so now we are going to calculate what their standard deviation is. So in our first step, we're going to calculate the column x squared. So we're going to take each value, each raw score of x, and square that, multiply that by itself. So 20 squared is 400. 23 squared is 529. 25 squared is 625. 72 squared is 5,184. 77 squared is 5,929. And 87 squared is 7,569. So in our second step, we're going to create the term sum of x squared. So we're going to add up all of the values in the x squared column. So summing the x squared column, we have a value for sum of x squared of 20,236. In our third step, we need to find the mean and square it. So the mean is the sum of all of the values of x, which is 304, over n, 6 cases, so 304 over 6. And the mean workout time for this group of athletes is 50.67. Okay, so now we're going to take the mean and we're going to square it. So 50.67 squared equals 2,567.45. And now we can plug this in to our standard deviation for raw scores formula. So S equals the square root of sum of x squared over n minus the mean squared. So sum of x squared is 20,236 over n, which is 6, minus the mean squared, so 2,567.45. All right, so first step in solving that equation is we are going to do division first. So my dear Aunt Sally, so we take 20,236 and divide by 6, gives us a value of 3,372.67 minus 2,567.5. In our next step, we can take the subtraction, and so we do 3,372.67 minus 2,567.45, and that gives us a value of 805.22, which again, in step 6, that is the variance, if we would need that for anything. But since we're solving for standard deviation, we're going to take the square root of 805.22, and to 2 decimal places, that is 28.38. So we have a average workout time of 50.67 minutes with a standard deviation of plus or minus 28.38 minutes So it puts about 2/3 of this group in the range of having an average workout time, somewhere between 78 minutes, 79 minutes and change on the top end, and on the lower end, somewhere around 22 minutes on the lower end. So there's our answer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.